Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from The Guardian. Now this was written by Miranda Bryant and published on November 27th. I love the title here because it shows they're trying to make it sound like Republicans are freaking out about what he's saying when it's them that are freaking out. And the only Republicans that are the rhino neocon shitbag wastes of space who can go fuck themselves. Every last one of them. See, they think by rolling out Romney, Baby Bush, Jeb Bush, you know, all these neocon rhino fuck stains, all these wastes of fucking space, they think that they can show them as representative of the Republican Party. It's no longer the neocon rhino Republican Party. It's the Trump fucking party. Now, either they can get with the program or they can get the fuck out. And if they try to go otherwise, and if they say, you know, Romney decides to try to fucking run again, or they put another rhino shitbag waste of space running as president, the party's dead. No one's going to vote for those shit bricks. Not one fucking person is going to do it. Well, you know what I mean. There's obviously going to be people that are going to vote for it. But all the people who voted for Trump, they're not going back to neocon rhino fuck stains. They're not going to do it. If they think people are going to fall in line on the right so that they'll vote for these shit bricks and the left will keep getting what they want because, you know, those neocon rhinos are the same globalist scum that, you know, the Democrats like Biden are, they think that people are going to fall in line with that shit? No. Those days are over. Trump broke the system. And they're freaking out right now because of Trump's claims. Because Trump's baseless claims of Georgia voter fraud sparked fears among Republicans. No, you're the ones who are scared shitless. And the rhino neocons. As Trump suffers another post-election court defeat, some Republicans worry he could depress turnout in crucial Georgia runoffs. Not really. What they're worried about is if he doesn't fucking shut up and stop pushing the fact that shady shit went on, people are going to stay awake to it and go, well, why the fuck would I vote for more of this corrupt shit? When you motherfuckers, and I'm referring to the Georgia Republicans, okay, with that, when you motherfuckers won't do a goddamn thing to stand up to this shit, you want these people to come out and vote for you? You think that Trump pointing out that you fucking scumbags aren't calling this shit out on the note of the state level Republican Party because Trump is pointing that out? It's his fault if you get lower voter turnout? No, it's your own fucking fault. You gotta love how they're trying to portray this shit. Oh, it'll be Trump's fault if they get low voter turnout. No, because they ain't with the fucking program. They ain't fucking fighting this shit. They deserve what they get. Despite giving his strongest hints yet that he's coming to accept his loss at the White House, to challenger Joe Biden, Donald Trump's continuing reluctance to leave office and baseless claims about electoral fraud are increasingly worrying his own party. Now, this is what's funny. Oh, well, he's admitting that he's going to leave, that Joe Biden won. No, that's not what he's doing. Okay, he got harassed by a reporter, and he fucking basically was like, yeah, I'll fucking leave, but here's the thing. A lot of shit can happen between now and the 20th. Of January, okay? And they're ignoring that part. They're trying to portray this a certain way because, of course, the Guardian's a bunch of lefty fucking, you know, shit bricks, all right? It's a British fucking, like, rag of a paper. Oh, I don't want to call them a tabloid because they're not really a tabloid, but they are a fucking rag. All right? They're fish wrapper. All right? Back in the day, I'm sure they were the primary choice for a fish wrapper. And it's not... And it's the Democrats that are scared shitless about this. It's the rhinos and neocons that are, but regular Republicans are not. Not unless they're not standing up to this shit because they think if they just keep their head down, they'll survive. In particular, Republicans are concerned that the chaos caused by Trump's stance and his false comments on the conduct of the election in the key swing states of Georgia, which Biden won for Democrats, could hinder his party efforts to retain control of the Senate. Now, this is what's funny. His false comments on the conduct of the election in key swing state of Georgia. Excuse me, they were shady with the fucking recount. He called that out. You got a problem with that because it was supposed to be an audit. Oh, we're doing an audit, and then they just fucking rubber stamped just run all the ballots through. There was no vetting. There was no nothing. There was really shady stuff that went on with those mail-in ballots. You had the pipe burst. You had all this shady shit going on. There's all these sworn affidavits from Georgia, from Pennsylvania, from Michigan, from Wisconsin. Oh, there's no evidence whatsoever. Sworn affidavits in a court of law are considered evidence. So keep pushing your lies. And the only reason why the Republicans would have problems retaining control of the Senate is because the Republicans didn't fucking fight this shit. Don't blame this on Trump. Don't try to fucking push this narrative that Trump with his conspiracy theories, which they're not, is going to screw the party over, and they're worried about that. No, they're worried about the fact of if they're going to be spineless, they're going to lose, and they're trying to blame Trump, and you're trying to help them blame Trump. It's so disgusting, too. Control of the key upper chamber of the U.S. Congress hangs in the balance as runoff races for the Senate's 2 Senate seats play out over the remainder of 2020, with an election scheduled in early January. If Democrats win those seats, they grab the Senate, while if Republicans emerge victorious, they keep control and can seriously hinder Biden's agenda, including his ability to freely pick his cabinet. Now, you know what would be... you would think that these Republicans that ran and now have to do their runoff races, you'd think they would be along on the fucking side of Trump with this. You'd think they would be standing there with him, because this could mean them fucking winning. Not needing a fucking runoff. Which people don't get this, okay? Or they don't want to get this. This needs to be fought now, because if the Democrats and the globalist shit pigs behind them, okay, and Dominion voting and smart tech or whatever it's called, and all these motherfuckers want to play a fucking shady fucking game and get away with it like they did here. Do you honestly think a Republican will ever get elected to any position of any importance? Okay, they've managed to do this on a federal level. You don't think they're going to blatantly steal on a state level too? A Republican won't even ever be able to get elected to a fucking dog catcher position. Yeah, we're supposed to fucking believe that this shit is legit. And oh, there's nothing to see here. And oh yeah, those claims are baseless. And we're supposed to just shut the fuck up and accept this steal. When if we do, it's just going to embolden the Democrats to steal even fucking worse. Okay. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, we're supposed to just accept that shit. Fuck you. Fuck all you all that are pushing this shit. Yeah, this is definitely a foul-mouthed news. Trump has attacked the election system in Georgia, even though it is headed by Republicans, after Biden flipped the southern state to Democrats for the first time since 1992. Well, considering it looks like the Secretary of State and the governor took fucking their family or them, all right, where they rammed Dominion voting down the state's throats, the residents and the fucking legislature's throats, okay, which the legislature should have voted on it. Oh, maybe there might be some shady shit going on there. Just a thought. Oh, God. The rumor is that the governor used Dominion or used the voting machines in 2018 to take his position of something like that. And he's kind of helping covering this shit up because, yeah, he doesn't want it coming out that he stole the election from Stacey Abrams, which I don't buy that one. But this is one of those things floating around. Just take it with a grain of salt. On Thursday, a day usually reserved for presidential platitudes. Yeah, in this day and age with you cocksucking shitbricks fucking attacking Trump. Yeah, yeah, okay. You play the day for platitudes, but you fuckers disrespect him and then attack him because he didn't allow you to allow your ilk to disrespect him. Okay. Trump broke with tradition and repeated those attacks in a now rare face-off with journalists. I'm very worried about that, Trump said when he asked about his previous baseless claims of fraud in Georgia. You have a fraudulent system. See, I love this. They take it out of context. They won't tell you exactly what he was asked, which is this isn't what he was asked, but whatever. You have a fraudulent system. He then called Georgia's Republican Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, who has defended the state's election process, an enemy of the people because he is. Because he isn't doing his fucking job. All right, there's supposed to be a fucking audit. He said you're going to get an audit. And then he gave a fucking recount, a rubber stamp recount that still found 6,000 fucking votes that weren't counted, almost all of them for Trump. And he's trying to say that he's defended the state's election process? Well, then there shouldn't have been those 6,000 fucking votes just mysteriously found that happened to go for Trump. Such attacks have Republicans worried as they seek to motivate Georgia voters to come to the polls in January, volunteer for the state Senate campaigns, and perhaps most importantly of all, dig deep into their pockets to pay for the unexpected runoff races. And well, you know what's funny is they're trying to play it like this. Do you know what party actually has problems getting people to come out for these runoff elections? Democrats, traditionally. But they're trying to say it's the Republicans that are going to have that fucking problem? Bull fucking shit. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. In particular, Trump's comments have spurred conspiracy theories that the state's electoral system is rigged and prompted some of his supporters to make calls for a boycott of the coming vote, something that local Georgia Republicans desperately do not want. His demonization of Georgia's entire electoral system is hurting his party's chances of keeping the Senate, warned an article published by Politico. Now, this is what's fucked up. Nowhere, all right, because they go, oh, Parler, all these conspiracies and all that. Nowhere on Parler, nowhere on Gab, nowhere, anywhere on social fucking media will you find this bullshit fucking conspiracy theory that they're claiming Trump supporters believe. Why? Because it's a fallacy. It's a figment of their fucking imaginations. It is literally the scene from friggin' Chasing Amy where Banky, okay, is sitting there trying to show Holden how he's bought into a fucking fallacy, and he's got Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the male affectionate, non-political lesbian, and then the militant fucking dyke. Okay? They're trying to portray this situation here as something that it isn't. All right? And basically, they're trying to portray it as like the Alyssa fucking non-political, non-man-hating fucking lesbian. Like, this conspiracy is that. All right? And the truth is the fucking dyke about to come up and fucking clock them in the fucking face and show them that they're full of shit. Seriously. They honestly think that, oh, yeah, we're going to say that the Trump supporters are, you know, there's this conspiracy and that they're going to boycott. No one's buying this shit. Because it's like the Easter Bunny, fucking Santa Claus, and a non-political, non-man-hating lesbian. It's imaginary. Seriously. And you're going to take Politico, a lefty fucking news outlet, for lack of a better term, and use that as your proof? Okay. Even Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., has jumped into the fray, tweeting, "I'm seeing a lot of talk from people that are supposed to be on our side, telling GOP voters not to go out and vote. That's nonsense. Ignore these people." This is what's funny. The people telling them not to go out and vote aren't Trump supporters. See, they're trying to say, oh, it's with the Trump supporters and Trump's causing this and all that. No, these are people trying to get it so that the Democrats fucking win. But they want to change the whole situation to make it sound like it's different than what it is. People that are supposed to be supporting the president, they're supposed to be supporting the right, they're supposed to be doing this, are telling people not to go out and vote. It isn't the Trump supporters. It has nothing to do with what Trump said about voter fraud, but yet they're trying to conflate it all. The president has also pledged to visit Georgia to hold rallies in support of two Republican candidates, Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue. The first of those events is expected to be on Saturday, December 5th, and could be a double-edged sword. Trump is still a powerful force with a loyal following whose endorsement is a key mobilizing tool for the race. On the other hand, in a freewheeling in freewheeling rallies, Trump may spout conspiracy theories that undermine their campaigns. Now, this is what that really scares them. See, they don't want to admit this. Trump can go and rally his base, can rile them up, and have them up Georgia legislature's asses, okay? Both in their state legislature, House and Senate. They can put the pressure on to say, fuck you, you're not dealing with this shit. We want a full fucking audit. They can put the pressure on these people and show them that they're not going to get away with this shit. And that's what really scares them, is because they just want people to roll over and accept the anointment of creepy, sleepy Uncle fucking Joe. And Trump can rally his base, and they can go and get on the asses of these people in the state legislatures, okay? And what they're afraid is going to happen is what looks like is happening in Pennsylvania, okay? Because you have Mastriano, okay, former colonel, member of the state Senate. I believe it's the Senate. I don't think it's the House he's part of. I believe it's the Senate. They're telling the governor and the Secretary of State to go fuck themselves. They're asserting their authority over appointing electors for the Electoral College. And if they don't like it, they can go and burn in fucking hell. Now, the thing is in another article I covered earlier, they try to play it like like the situation is where, you know, like pushing this bullshit with like things, ignoring that's what's going on, going, oh, nothing to see here. Well, not even acknowledging or probably not even noticing what Trump was doing with that. Excuse me. And here you are. You can have him doing something similar here because he riles up his base. They're calling the fucking state legislature. Okay. Leaving the phone, you know, ringing the phones off the hook. They know that their constituents are going to be pissed. And then they have a choice. They can either fucking go along with the steal and probably never get elected to another office again within the state. Or they can do what's fucking right and save their political asses. That's what they're afraid of with this. If he does that at his rallies. Certainly Trump's mood has become increasingly erratic, even as he has made the clearest signs yet that he will eventually leave the White House, which he convincingly lost to Biden in both the popular vote and the vital electoral college that actually picks the next president. Now, this is what's funny. Okay. They're saying that his mood is becoming increasingly erratic. It hasn't. Trump has been consistent. He's told reporters to go fuck themselves, just a lot nicer, and they don't like that. They're saying because he's doing that and he's not putting up with them fucking acting like fools, he's acting erratically. They're the ones acting erratically, doing the shit that they're doing. Like a parent, he's having to verbally bitch slap them down. And they don't like it. And they also leave out the fact that when he said this, okay, he also said that Biden's going to have to prove that his 80 million votes are fucking legit for him to do that. They're leaving that context out. And when you have to go and be like, how'd you put this? Hold on. Which he convincingly lost to Biden in both the popular vote and vital electoral college that actually picks the next president. You're trying to push a narrative. You're trying to say, well, this is set in stone. This is convinced. Ignore everything else over here. Ignore all the impropriety that's coming out. Ignore all this shit going on. At least you can admit that, unlike Fox News here in an article I did earlier, at least you're admitting that that the Electoral College is the ones that pick the next president, but they actually haven't done that yet. So you're trying to make it sound like the Electoral College is done and said. It's not. On Thanksgiving Day, Trump grumpily said he would leave the White House when the Electoral College voted for Biden. He has so far defied tradition by refusing to concede defeat and launching legal attempts to challenge the outcomes in battleground states, including, wow, proofread, motherfuckers, including Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. So far, those efforts have largely failed. Well, here's the thing. He has defied tradition. Tradition don't mean shit, number one. Number two, you leave out the fact that Al fucking Gore, you cocksucking bitch, did the same fucking thing with all the Democrats screaming that he had to do it, that he should hold out until it got to the point of where the constitutional process required a vote from Congress on this, okay, from the House, okay, with one representative for each state, which is a thing that you're really afraid of, that he'll take it that fucking far. That's another thing you're afraid of. Oh no, he defied tradition. Because we anointed Sleepy Joe. Like, just ignore all the improprieties. Just ignore the fraud. Just ignore it all. Okay? Tradition says he just needs to concede. But Al Gore fucking didn't concede. Okay? Andrew Jackson, was it Andrew Jackson? Yeah. Didn't fucking concede and went to fucking Congress. He would have won too if there wasn't backroom deals fucking made. Seriously, you people are fucking retarded. And I love this, but as a challenge outcome in battle states include Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan. So far, those efforts have largely failed. Bullshit. His lawsuit from Lynn fucking Wood succeeded in Georgia. He ain't reporting on that, how his lawsuit in Georgia actually won. Lynn Wood won that one. You ain't reporting on that one. You ain't reporting on the fact that this is going to go to the Supreme Court with Pennsylvania. And when it goes to the Supreme Court, oh shit, 5-4 in favor of the Trump from, everything looking at it. Because Roberts, okay, is just going to side like a lefty like he's a lefty fucking ship. So or whatever the fuck her stupid fucking name is. New court defeat for Trump. On Friday, Trump's legal team suffered yet another defeat as a federal appeals court in Philadelphia roundly rejected its latest effort to challenge the state's election results. Trump's lawyers vowed to appeal it to the Supreme Court despite the judge's assessment that the campaign's claims have no merit. Yeah, they also claimed that that it has no fucking evidence when you have affidavit after affidavit after affidavit after affidavit after sworn testimony after affidavit after sworn testimony after affidavit stating that this shit went on, which is evidence in a court of law. So what does that tell you about the legitimacy of that judge when they're ignoring those affidavits? The case has been argued last week in a lower court by Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani without tangible proof presented. Changes require specific allegations and then proof, which they actually made. If you actually looked at the legal fucking filings, there were allegations made and there was, specific proof with affidavit after affidavit backing up those allegations, which is admissible in a court of law. We have neither here. Judge Stefanos Bibas wrote in a 3-judge panel on Friday. Yeah, because he's a scumbag who doesn't want to deal with this shit. Because according to him, affidavits which are admissible in court somehow aren't evidence. On Thursday, Trump had declined to say whether he would attend Biden's inauguration, which is due to take place on 20 January, and called one reporter a lightweight, telling him, "Don't talk to me like that." Yeah, he was being a disrespectful fucking shitbag. Trump continued his rant on Friday, producing a long string of retweets and tweets, making untrue claims about the election and his opponent Biden. Of his opponent. Biden can only enter the White House as president if he can prove that his ridiculous 80 million votes were not fraudulently or illegally obtained, he tweeted. Yes, see, you people don't look at this being 4D chess, okay? You're playing fucking checkers, all right? Like you're a fucking 4-year-old. And you're ignoring the fact that the challenges they're going to be making are going to make it so that Biden has to fucking show that those votes are going to be is going to have to show that those votes are legit. Because of the legal challenges Trump's bringing. They're going to have to go to court and fight that. That's what he means by that. See, him and his legal team are playing chess. You guys are playing checkers. You don't realize this shit. Because you're too fucking stupid. You're too fucking Trump deranged. You're so high on your fucking farts. I mean, what gets me is I look at how high these idiots are on their own farts, and I look at Sargon of Akkad. That motherfucker should be like a higher up fucking like lackey shipwreck on a fucking legacy media outlet, because he's got that high on the farts thing just as bad as these fuckers. It's like They're all fucking sitting there going, with their heads up their ass going, oh, yeah. And they think they know shit. I mean, it's like the idea of being a content creator, okay, that covers news and politics, between the legacy media and calling out their bullshit and being grouped in with fuckwits like Sargon, okay? Instead of being surrounded by assholes, I'm surrounded by people who are high on their own fucking farce with their heads firmly planted up it. Okay? You got Tim Pool. Same situation. Sargon of Akkad, same situation. Almost everyone in the legacy fucking media, same situation. I mean, hell, I'm surprised by just exposure to it. My head hasn't ended up my own fucking ass. Being constantly fucking surrounded by it. He even retweeted a video of a fight between a lion and a pack of attacking hyenas, over which was narrated a piece of a movie dialogue by the actor Christopher Walken, taken from the film Pool Hall Junkies. So much truth, Trump remarked. I love how they won't tell you what the quote was that Walken was saying. Go figure. The Republican Party has shocked many observers by mostly continuing its adherence to Trump and backing his wild claims and legal efforts, though daylight has started to appear between some top party figures and the White House. Name one. The only people that you got to push this Republican fucking shit are standing up to Trump are fucking Christie, a fucking rhino, fucking neocon, fucking 500-pound, gut fucking down to his knees, hiding his little pecker fucking swamp creature, okay? You got fucking baby fucking Bush, okay, who is like a clone of his fucking sadistic, evil, fucking cocksucking shitbrick of a father. You've got Jeb Bush, who's like the retarded fucking son of the family. You've got fucking Romney, who isn't a fucking true fucking Mormon, okay, who was for abortion when he was running in fucking Massachusetts and was the governor of that state, helping his fucking lackey business fucking buddies turn that whole fucking state into a fucking parking lot as he fucking helped them fucking pillage the fucking thing of, I don't know, the tech sector, a large section of the tech sector, all the manufacturing, fucking loosen fucking technologies he helped them fuck over that, help them fucking steal that fucking place blind, okay, what was a Bell Labs place that had 20 fucking years worth of contracts. Those are your fucking examples, you cocksuckers. Those are your light in the Republican Party between the White House. Fuck you. You stupid bitch. We're going to have an orderly transfer from this administration to the next one. Mitch McConnell, the Republican Senate Majority Leader, told reporters recently. What we all say about it is, frankly, irrelevant. Also on Friday, Republicans pick up their third U.S. House seat in California. David Vallado reclaimed the seat he lost 2 years ago, defeating the Democratic Representative T.J. Cox. Now, this is what's even more fucked up. You've got Republicans taking seats in fucking California, okay? You've got New Hampshire, okay? Reclaim the House and the fucking Senate, Republicans. You've got all these fucking Republicans winning. You get straight across the board. But somehow, Biden beat Trump, okay? And you're like, nothing to see here, no fraud, no nothing, just ignoring it. And then you try to say, well, his claims are baseless. And you try to say there's no evidence. And you try to push this fucking shit when you've got affidavit after affidavit after affidavit. You people are fucking disgusting. You are vile human beings. Okay, people like you think that you just get to decide who runs the country, who gets to do this, who gets to do that. That's not how it works. The people are supposed to do that, all right? And you're trying to help them cover up the fact that the will of the people was fucking circumvented. Fuck all you all. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.